It's
Oh
just not
God,
the
it's a
same.
boring sound. Yeah.
It's just not the same anymore.
Fuck you, Craig. You piece of shit.
You don't pay him. That's why. If you paid him, we'd get sounds.
Oh, that's a good point. Maybe he'd sing us a song.
Do anything, really.
Yeah, do
He's
anything besides.
contractually obligated to make the Halloween noise. If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be getting anything.
That's true. He's contractually obligated to have a boner when we start the episode.
I didn't put that in the contract. Is that just for you?
On Halloween season.
Only on Halloween season.
Yeah, there's nothing else special about the year.
So you wanted, that was what your contribution was.
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't even know that. See, these are things you learn. Even after like 10 years of friendship, you'll learn things like that.
Well, anyway, he's a robot.
And that doesn't mean he can't go to HR.
It means he's got a robot dick.
See, I hope he has over about HR.
Robot
Gonna need it.
HR. We don't have any HR. We're two guys doing Wrassle Recap.
God, recap the court battle you're about to go through for making him do all that stuff. God.
Wrassle Court. And it's under
No
the
need
ring.
lawyers, send them in,
And you crawl into the ring, and then the X is there, and he's with all the little guys.
The little guys.
Yeah.
That's different, I think. Now that you
Oh,
mention
that
it,
was
that's
another
different.
segment. Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't do that one, unfortunately.
That's my only court experience. What else is court?
Judge Judy. I know you've seen Judge Judy.
She's a fucking Fox News person, isn't she?
What?
Yeah, I swear, bro. She's on Fox News like every day.
I never heard of this in my life.
Yeah. How the mighty have fallen,
Man, yeah, that's just what happens, I guess. This is where life goes.
Yeah. Well, anyway, this is about wrestling.
I know,
This
but now you
show's
told
about
me
wrestling.
you told me the horrible things you put in employee contracts. You told me about Judge Judy. I mean, you're throwing me off here,
Yeah, that's how we start the episode,
But that's
Gotta
not how
start
this
off
always
with a
starts.
bang.
Tell me horrendous secrets to start episodes. This is what we do.
Well, how the fuck do you think the sound is made at the beginning of the episode on the Halloween season?
I didn't know. I thought it was just, oh, he's just doing this for Halloween. Wow. I didn't know he had a soundboard like
It's
that.
pretty
Wow.
scary. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah,
Well, yeah, now I'm scared. Why is he so happy to be here?
I don't know, man.
I'm not
Viagra
even
for
that happy to be here
robots.
sometimes. Good for him. That's all I can say. Good for him.
Yeah. Well,
Anyway,
anyway, what do we start with? What do you think?
we had a list. I'm thrown off now, but we had something.
Let's start off disappointing so that we can bring ourselves back up later. Um, so Triple H, apparently, I'm not sure who broke this. I forgot, but there was supposed to be something big going. Or maybe Triple H said in an interview. I forgot what interview though. He
Yeah,
said
Triple H said the
this
words.
would be a new landscape on this Raw episode starting now.
Anyone who knows Triple H knows that's code for him about to do something absolutely horrendous and diabolical.
And guess what happened? Logan Paul challenging CM Punk. Apparently, I don't know.
He brought up Logan Paul, and you're like, ew, disgusting. And then he was like a face, and you're like, oh wow, that's kind of weird. Which it's not like a good kind of weird. It's like, oh, that's weird. Like, why are you doing that? And then Rey Mysterio showed up, and you're like, oh, that's cool. That's the landscape changing. I missed him. And then all of a sudden,
Mysterio is pretty cool. Yeah.
you get to the end of the show, and it's just some nonsense about, oh, Logan Paul might be with the Vision. He was a heel the
Like,
whole
bro,
time.
were you telling me he got tsunami'd and then suddenly he's like, yeah, I fucks with you guys,
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucks with them.
Apparently, that's just Braun Breaker's way of saying I love you.
These my
Isn't that
homies.
nice?
Bro.
Had him nearly break my ribs. That's gonna break my back later tonight. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I thought the tsunami was some sort of deadly move, you know what I mean? Like, I do that
What?
to my ops. But
Well,
now
he
it's
does it to the homies now.
for friendship, apparently. But yeah,
You
I
never
think
seen
this,
the homies? I
what?
mean, you never seen me in public and said, "Man, I wish I could break his ribs to
I
show
mean, I'm
him how
sure I've
cool I
broken
am."
some ribs before in my lifetime, but it was
And it
like in
wasn't.
person.
It's not. Yeah, it's not because you have any animosity towards me. It's just because you want me to know, like, hey, we're cool like that.
It wasn't even that. I was, I don't want to talk about it. But yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, it definitely was disappointing to see that Logan Paul was the idea for that episode, start to finish.
At this point, the joke's on me for even assuming it'd be anything good. It really is on me.
So I guess they're going to be the team for Survivor Series.
I don't care what it is, man. I didn't ask for this.
We don't ask for a lot of things, and we still get them. We've been asking for Carmelo Hayes and Montez Ford for a long time. Montez Ford even longer. Okay. And neither of these people are going to be superstars anytime soon.
This is harassment, is what it is.
It's got to be something. All right. LA Knight not on the show, that's a W. Not going to lie. Do landscape. Maybe. Possibly.
I think if LA Knight was there, it would have been better, actually.
I think you're smoking crack. Allegedly.
Well, allegedly, it would have been better.
You're wrong, man. Did you see him stick up that sign? What an asshole. Fuck him.
What an honest
Yeah.
man, you mean.
Yeah, fuck him. I would have ripped that sign right in half.
Because you hate Jey
Throw it
Uso.
on the floor. Throw it on the floor.
It's because you hate Jey Uso.
I hate Jey Uso. I hate LA Knight. So it's a double whammy.
Who do you hate more, though? If you had to watch one match, who would you watch? Would it be a Jey Uso match or an LA Knight match?
I'm personally a Jimmy Uso guy. So I watch Jimmy
That
Uso.
wasn't the question.
Yeah, I go for Jimmy.
Doesn't matter. That wasn't the question.
Jimmy Uso, Drew McIntyre, SmackDown. Go watch.
I feel like you're avoiding the question. I don't know why.
Yeah, I am involved. Because why would I choose either or?
Because that's the question. It's a would you rather.
I'd rather not.
And there was no secret third option. You made that.
And
And, why are we even doing the would you rather's segment if you're not going to go along with it?
well, you know who wasn't on Raw? It's time for our missing persons segment of the week. AJ Lee, still missing. If you know
AJ
where
Lee's
she
still
is,
missing.
please comment down below.
I really hope that someone's telling CM Punk about this.
Someone's got to let him know.
I don't
Use
want him to find
hashtag
out.
CM Punk in our comments below, and he'll be notified.
Hit the two likes from two separate people means CM Punk's been notified one time.
Exactly. That you're doing God's work.
Yeah, God's plan. Bring out Drake.
They said it was a full-time contract. Did that ever get said before?
They said it was a full-time contract, and you're like, oh, cool. But I guess they never said that she had to show up full-time. It's just she's employed full-time.
Right. Like, where the fuck is she?
Home.
Tell me she can't record a video like, hello, how you doing?
Posted some Halloween pictures. I mean, she's alive.
Oh, okay. Wonder where she
was
is. You know what I mean? She's not on roll.
G.I.
On
Joe costume
SmackDown.
with CM Punk, It's
Not
not
on.
it's not what I was asking for, but whatever.
She's not on NXT.
Well, no one's on NXT.
Jebediah Evans is on NXT.
No one besides him is on NXT.
Dark State.
Don't say that like that's the natural, like, oh well, at least they're there,
Well, who else will be there?
Maybe the tag team champions, the Hardys, would be something.
They're not NXT superstars.
Doesn't matter, they're the tag team champions.
Well, they're just temporary.
That doesn't work like that. They need to be on the show.
Right. Did they lose the titles? Or
No,
are
they're
they
still
still
champs.
champions? Oh, okay. I'm trusting you on that.
No, I mean, last I checked, which granted is not often, but
I don't think they're the champions.
what does that mean?
No, I think last time I checked, they're not champions.
What if I say breaking news, they're champions?
Fucking do it, man. Go on WWE.com.
No, what if I just
check
say
this.
breaking? No, but what if I just say breaking news, they're champions?
What does it matter? It's a news show. It's a fucking recap show.
What? You just did a breaking news segment. I can't do it?
That was no, it wasn't. It was like a missing persons announcement.
And?
It's different, all right?
It's not different. That's the same idea.
Well, I'm gonna break some news right now then.
You know what? Different.
Speaking of different, what else did we have planned for these?
We had other things planned. I mean, I was distracted by the fact that you're just avoiding my breaking news segment.
I'm avoiding a lot of things you're saying.
Man, classic co-host.
Oh, the national championship. And that was a segment right there. Speaking of different, but the same thing. Tony Khan unveils the national championship on Dynamite with Tony Schiavone, apparently.
And Shivani, of course, the first ever national champion. Thank God he was there.
Yeah, thank God for Tony Schiavone. Is something I would say if all my homies didn't hate it.
Well, I would say I'm a homie, and I said, thank God he was there.
Well, you're all right. But what I will say is, this reminds me of the All Atlantic Championship that they had going on.
Yes.
When I remember Pac was the champion. That's all I remember from that.
Reminds me of the last 3 championships they attempted to make that no one cares about anymore.
It was Pac when they were showing videos of him going to all these different places.
True.
And I was like, that's something, but it's not on this show.
So wait, what's the point of Okada's belt now? Does that just not mean anything?
It's a unified champion. Like they just unified titles together.
Yeah, but they were like the same title. They were like the same gimmick.
Well, now it doesn't mean anything. Like so, they had to make a new one to do the same thing as the other
Okada's
ones.
champion.
Well, it's too bad, You can just say bitch a lot and then fight
It's
a
my
match
champion.
against Konosuke Takeshita.
I mean, it's my champion. That's all I want him to do, really. I mean,
Right. But yeah, they said, hey, let's run it back. And they brought in this new one. Just like
they
they did
should.
with the rankings. Remember they brought back the rankings? They say, hey, we're trying to make this a sports related thing. Let's bring back
Okay.
these rankings. And then they got rid of them again.
So we're clear he hasn't done a sports related thing in a long time.
Yeah, because they were fucking. You know, it really interrupts creativity when you do something like that.
You know, it was his idea.
And guess what else is his idea? This fucking championship that he won't let go of, man, because it reminds him of the NWA one.
Look, here's my problem with the whole it interrupts the creativity. You control the stats, man. You've booked the show. If it's interrupting your creativity, man, book different. What do you want me to tell you?
I don't know, man. Because the rankings, man, if someone was on top, you just ignore it. And then it's like, why do you ignore the rankings, man?
I'm just saying, man. There's you book the outcomes. You don't want him to be so over, then don't book it that way. What
He's just a
is
random guy. He's a random guy.
Tony? Don't even get me started. This
He
isn't
just
like
books
Tony
random.
Schiavone, Scony Tiavone, some would say, his friend.
Schiavo.
Everyone knows Scony Tiavone.
I'm not even talking about that, man. I don't even know who he is.
Scony Tiavone featured on the Halloween episode of AEW Dynamite.
Right. You'd totally watch that. Yeah. Of
I
course
did.
you'd watch that.
Sure.
Good. Good to hear.
Arguably, I mean, that was the spookiest thing about it. I said
I did
two
watch
Tony.
that.
I said 2 Tony Schiavones. God, this is horrible.
Oh, that was bad. Like the voice coming out of the fake Tony Schiavone.
Yeah, I was terrified, really.
It was terrifying, and then it revealed himself to be Hangman Adam Page, and then I was like, wow. And that's pretty cool.
I
Yeah,
said
at least
wow.
it's not Tony Schiavone.
I said wow, but also I was still uncomfortable because he was just like Tony Schiavone.
That was a little weird. Yeah, a little bit strange. Did they do makeup for him too, or no?
Well, they gave him a mask and a wig, so
No,
make of
either
that what
one.
you will.
Yeah.
I was terrified regardless if that was the question.
Right. But yeah, I mean that's where we're at, man. We're just doing the same thing over and over again. I don't even hate the idea of the championship.
No,
I think
but the
it's pretty
problem
cool.
is there's 3 different titles that are the same title.
Exactly. I think actually the other ones. I mean, the other ones got stripped of whatever made them special.
Again, this is the fault of the man in charge. You're saying it like Tony had no control over this. He did.
Yeah, because he fucking gave up on. Like I said, man, this guy wasted his time doing all this and that, throwing 300K over here, 300K over there, in these matches, tag team matches, the Young Bucks. You think he cares?
He doesn't, but he should because this is dumb. I
I'm
don't
pretty
like
sure
it.
they have like $1 million match eventually.
They do. It's again Luchasaurus in another match that involves him attempting to win money. He doesn't know what that is.
Moolah. What is the dinosaurs called?
What? Nothing. They don't know what it is.
What's the dinosaur word for that?
There is no word. They don't say words. Science
Right.
is appalled by this. It really is. The scientific community is disgusted.
You tell me they found all those bones and put them up on the museum? Or are those fake, you know?
They found all those bones, and they found none of them with a $20 bill, believe it or not. So that's crazy.
They're not in the pocket. They don't have pockets, you know? I mean, they could have ate the money. You don't know.
That's not how it works.
They could have ate the money, spit it out, you know?
Why would you do that?
I'd like this cheeseburger.
This is the worst conversation I've had in a long time.
Well, you know what's even worse?
No,
Whatever
not
Rich
much can be
Holland's
worse.
going through.
You know what? Before this conversation started, I would have said yes. Now I don't know.
Yeah,
He
well, man,
actually
they
might be
fucking
better off.
said, man, you're talking too much shit, man. That's it. We're letting you go very early in your contract.
WWE said, "You're fired." And he said, "Man, it's kind of fucked up, guys. Look at what WWE did." And they said, "Man, you shouldn't have said nothing. Get your ass out of here."
And then he said, look at what WWE did, man. Look what they did. You see that?
I mean, it's kind of both of their fault. I personally shouldn't have said
It
nothing.
was pretty petty, honestly.
It was petty, but maybe this is a petty company. You saw what just happened to Andrade. Maybe just don't say anything.
Bro, he needs to, I mean, look, if you want to fucking point at it, then go ahead, you know?
Yeah, but wait till they can't do anything to you.
I don't even think it matters, does it? I don't know if it does. I mean,
I feel like
besides are they still paying for his surgery? Like, I don't know.
I don't think they're paying for anything.
I said, fuck you, man. How dare you talk shit about me and my bad practices?
Yeah, man, out there. Where do
How
you
dare
find the
you?
nerve? Where do you get off?
Yeah. Look, man. The H stands for something, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's evil man, of course.
Evil guy with mustache.
Yep, I know that evil man.
Yeah. That's what they call him in the streets.
Evil man with mustache, Hurst Helmsley.
Exactly. Exactly.
I
And
remember what they
that's I
called him.
mean that's what Rich Holland was looking at when he saw he got fired, unfortunately.
He said, "Hunter, why does your mustache look so short?" And he said, "Get your ass out of here."
Yeah, he was talking shit like that. He was like, no, there's no talking shit around here. You're fired right now.
I'll have you know I have no German blood. So we're clear. Get out of
I
my
doubt that's
office.
the case, though. I doubt that's the case.
I don't know. Could have been. Who knows? Who
But
am
yeah,
I to say?
jokes aside, man, I feel bad for these guys, man. I do.
It really is unfortunate.
Yeah,
Regardless of how you feel about the guy, it is unfortunate.
like you don't want to see that happen to anybody, especially working in a company like that. You know,
The guy does have a family, so it is unfortunate.
yeah, it needs to be. I mean, he's injured on the job, and they don't fucking take care of him. You know,
The least they could have done is just, helped him out till he got better.
and it's lovely to see these wrestlers helping him though, like donating to his cause.
I think
Pretty
that's
cool.
very cool. I think that's very nice.
Yeah, so hopefully he can get on his feet and be able to afford everything he needs to afford. Yeah.
I think instead of making belts, Tony Schiavone should just give him money.
Right, right.
That's
I
something.
mean, maybe he will. Maybe he will.
Tony Schiavone, I feel like he wouldn't. Why am I saying
He's
Tony
big.
Schiavone? I
You think he's
mean
greedy?
Tony
You think
Khan.
he's greedy?
I mean Tony Khan.
You think Tony Schiavone's a greedy guy?
He might be actually. You know what? That might be true.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, you see the look in his eyes when somebody doesn't like is around? I mean, come on.
right. And do you think that does it for this Wrassle recap, or is there anything else?
Uh, I think that might have been it. Unless
Dynamite
you
was
got
last
something
night,
extra.
but I forgot what happened.
Dynamite was last night, yes.
All I've seen from it is the hook thing. That's all I've seen.
Dynamite was last night.
I've seen the hook thing, his promo. He was like, I had a Samoa Joe, me, you match. And these guys. And Samoa Joe was really mad. He was like, that's it. I'm going to fuck you up. Hook.
Just like
And
that.
the
I
other
feel like I
guy.
just watched the show, really.
Yeah, really. I mean, I just quoted them dead ass, you know.
I hope everyone else also feels like Hook and Samoa Joe are in the room right now.
They are.
That's wonderful. I guess that really will do it. Thank you
Yeah, that'll
guys
do.
so much for listening to this episode of Wrassle Recap. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Very much
Hashtag
appreciated.
CM Punk dinosaurs.
Again, every like, you notify CM Punk that we don't know where his wife is.
If you know the money, the word for money in dinosaur, please leave it down below.
Do not type the word. If I see any comments about the word for dinosaur, bro, I'm blocking the comment.
I mean, they gotta speak something, you know.
I'm disliking the comment.
All
I
right,
don't
go
think you
ahead,
can. I'll find a way.
do it, and you'll get disliked. You're here first.
Uh, Interrupted the outro. God damn it. If you're listening on a podcasting platform, please leave a 5-star review. And if you want more Wrassle Graps, of course, check out the social medias. X. He's very active on the threads, not so much TikTok and Instagram, but you should check those out too. And that's pretty much it. We'll catch you guys in the next one.